Okay, so again, Orlando, welcome to our session number 6. We have
Yes.
like 3 in a row together, so it is
Yep.
a really good chance to practice again
Yeah,
all
of course.
we have done in this previous class, right?
Right.
So today, did you see the topic? What it is about?
No.
No, you didn't know.
No.
So today we are going to talk about university degrees. It is a simple talk. It is more related to our concept about university degree. Okay.
Okay.
So basically, as usual, I will share with you some my screen in that case, and I we have some activities to develop today.
Okay.
Cool. So let's start with this. Can you see it?
Yeah.
Okay, perfect. So, as I told you before, we are going to work on university degree. What comes to your mind when I say university degree? What do you think about?
Well, I really not sure what is the specific meaning. Maybe if there are something different. But I believe university degree is something like how can I explain that? Mm, Maybe an academic programs. Could I say that? Yeah.
Right, yeah, it involves the programs we got into the university. And what else comes to your mind? You said
Mm,
programs, specific fields,
yes, maybe like a professional career.
right?
Maybe some. Well, it's no specialization because maybe specialization is another's mean. But I believe maybe is when you have the opportunity to develop in your professional career. I
Or
mean, for example, um, you could get in the university a BA in English, but you want to develop in a specific topic or in a specific, well, it's not subject, but maybe, I don't know, it's called say specialization,
yeah, it is possible, or a postgraduate
a
study.
postgrad. Yeah, that's the correct word, postgrad.
Yes, perfect. So in that case, as you mentioned, when we refer about university degree, we need to think about the programs, the field, or the studies, right? Like the curriculum you're going to see, right? According to what you want to be, well, in the future in that case, or when you want to complement your studies, right?
Right.
Some vocabulary maybe you remember. As usual, we're gonna try to define them to have a general idea. Okay,
Okay.
major. What do you think about major? What it is?
Well, major is similar, like director.
Mm, but that kind of major, it is about the city, right? Or in general.
Okay.
But in
Oh,
this case, the major, like the university vocabulary.
hmm. And isn't I don't know. Is the person in chair in chain?
In charge
Yep. Yep. In charge. No.
of the university.
Yes. Because I don't know. Mayor in a city is in Spanish is alcalde. No. But
Right.
in
So
the
it is,
university. But in
but in
the
the university. Okay.
university, it's not like a director, or in Spanish, bueno, no, decano.
No,
No, no.
actually, no, no, no. We didn't get the idea. But it, basically, a major in the university vocabulary is the subject, the most important subject or the field you are basically studying, and all the curriculum, or the syllabus of the program you choose is going to that specific field, right? For example, major in our case will be the education or pedagogy, right? The most important subject you get into the program you are studying or you enroll in, right?
It's not a person.
It is not a person. Basically, it is a subject, the most important subject in your syllabus, right?
Well, right.
I know it is confusing. Usually,
Yes, very
people
confusing.
the city and the big rules and policies and the person itself. But yeah, in this case, changes a little bit the idea. Okay.
Yes. So I could say maybe an example in BA in English as a foreign language, maybe the major subject is English,
For example,
for example.
that
Okay.
is the focus, right? It is basically the focused subject you got into the whole program.
Okay.
All right. Now, advisor.
Well, advisor is a person.
Okay, we got a person, and what that this person does. I mean,
Well, that is the person who gives an advice, or it's not advice. Maybe or maybe he do the the position of counseling.
counseling. Uh-huh.
Yeah,
Yes.
that's it, the advisor, and maybe can have one or for each degree. Is possible.
Sure. Yeah. So it is
Okay.
basically the specific person who can help us and try to guide, right, the new
Mhm.
students into their programs, right, to make them feel comfortable, and of course giving an idea maybe when the person doesn't have like a focus, no, because sometimes we said
Yes.
what can I study, we don't know, so the person is going to help you to choose, and also to start um how I can say it, like enrolling the subjects now in the university.
Okay.
Well, scholarship or not.
Well, scholarship is a relation
Mhm.
between each student or all the student in the university.
Yeah.
It's a relation in general.
Okay, we can say that a scholarship is basically a financial aid or financial help which is provided to the students, right? But possibly by the same university or by the specific association, right? And it helps because of the merit of the students. No, if you have good students, you get that scholarship. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Did you get
But
the?
yeah, but I was thinking something different because
Yeah,
I was thinking that the scholarship, maybe like a friendship
like
or
a relation, just say.
yes, like a relation, but it's not specific a relation between a group of the student, and that is many is more like a well, I don't know, it's a community. No,
Not exactly. No,
no.
it is basically it is a noun. It's not about people. This is not about relation. Basically, is for example, is a text, right?
Yep.
Is a text usually helps or brings a scholarship to good students to study into the universities without paying money.
Yes.
So it will be a scholarship. When you
It's
are married, you got your enrollment into the university and you don't have to pay anything. Yes,
okay,
the
but
cost is assumed by the organization.
okay, but that organization or that scholarship necessarily gives you monetary help or maybe counseling help.
Basically, it's financial help.
Financial. Okay, financial help.
Like Colfuturo or ICETEX in here, Colciencias, right? They are all
Right.
offering a scholarship, so you can study and you don't have to pay. Of course, you have to have a good level, no, at the university
Yes, a
with
good
the scholarship,
score. Yep.
like a
Okay.
score. Exactly. Let me see something. Excuse me, because I suppose the teacher. Oh no, it's not here. The other student. So the next one, bachelor's degree.
Well, bachelor degree is the same as BA.
Yeah, and it
Yes.
is about.
It's about a specific professional career.
Yeah, but in that case, it's the undergraduate studies, right?
Yep, of course, yes.
And if it is after the undergraduate studies, what is the name of that?
Mm. Uh, well,
That is similar to Spanish too.
yes. Well, undergraduate. Oh, mm, well,
Good
that
question.
is it's a very hard question.
You have heard about it, and I suppose you have thought, of course, to study after the bachelor degree. You are going to study that? No.
No, no. Maybe I know, but I don't have. Sorry,
It's the master's degree.
master degree. Master degree.
Master's degree is the
And after
postgraduate
master, yes, it's a post.
studies.
Okay,
Well,
thanks.
let's see the next one. Extracurricular.
Extracurricular. Maybe I thinking about maybe some activities. Maybe out the curriculum.
The
For,
syllabus,
for-
right?
yeah, the syllabus, for example, take a dance course or paint course, or drawing course.
Yes,
Yeah.
excellent. Right.
Okay.
Extracurricular, the outside or regular academic studies, no?
Yeah.
That complement studies in that case, as you mentioned.
Like this one.
Like
This
this one,
one.
for example, it is
Oh,
a curricular one.
yep.
Okay, the next one, housing fees.
Yes, that's is the housing fees are some I- well, I know it's a building, but I can't remember the word, the specific word I was looking for in my mind. So the word is location. No, well, I going to explain that they are buildings where the students have the opportunity to live. This is a housing. Yep.
Okay, but in this case, we said housing, but we
Yeah.
are comparing with fees. Remember what a fee is? Do you remember that?
No, but I know what is housing. But fees. Let me check. What
Fees.
says San Google? What says San Google?
Oh my God. Well, basically, a fee is like a monthly payment you got for housing.
Yeah. Yes.
Yes, we don't have it too much here in our country, but it is very common in the United States, right? That they are
Yeah.
living into the same university, so they have to pay monthly the fee of that
Yes.
of the bathroom they are using. Yes,
It's like at the count I have to pay for a room.
exactly.
Something. Okay.
That is a monthly payment, no, that you have to do.
Oh, okay.
Tuition.
Tuition. Well, tuition is when you need help of a teacher or maybe some student that they have a higher level and maybe they give a help with some subjects.
Okay, that is an excellent definition, but it is not about this word.
Mm.
No, it is not. Well,
No. Uh,
yes, it is not. But in this case, tuition, we are referring about the money you have to pay at the beginning of your studies.
mm.
When you want to enroll to the university, you have to pay the tuition, but in our case, only refers to the classes you are going to take and the classes you are going to be taught. Yes, in United States, they have something more. No, they have the classes. They have maybe the the housing thing. They have also the meal, right? But in our case, it's only the money you pay to take the classes.
Yes, but in Colombia we had to pay tuition
Of
as
course,
well.
all
Yes.
universities, even the public universities, we have to pay.
Mm.
Yeah, it's
Okay.
the first money you pay for every single semester that you
Yeah.
pay. That is
Yeah.
a tuition,
Tuition. Okay. Yes.
right?
Right.
Okay, meal plan. What do you think
Well, I
first?
believe that is very easy.
Yes, it is.
Is want to pay for a food I can eat in when I when I am in the university. No?
Okay.
It's
It's
optional, no?
an optional thing,
Yeah.
right? And usually, well, as the same I told you before, we don't have it too much in here in Colombia, but in the universities around the world is because they stay the whole day into the university. So they have like a little, like a ticket, right? For every time they want to eat. Yes, like the breakfast, the main meals,
Yeah.
breakfast, lunch, and dinner. If they are at the university at that time, they can pay it in advance, right?
Yeah.
I
Maybe
remember when
there
I
are
was at
some
university, I had
universities that is mandatory in some universities or no?
I'm not sure really. I suppose the people who are living into the university because there are some other possibilities. Not you don't have to live all the time into the university. You can rent a house or a room nearby. But people who are staying into the university, they have to pay the meal plan. I guess it is necessary for them.
Yes, because there are some universities in abroad that is they are a campus and it's very big. The places is very big. It's very far for another. So it's not like here in Colombia. In front of the university place, you can find a store or a mall, no, or a
Yeah,
shop.
I remember when I was at the university, I had a little meal plan, but it was for 2 or 3 semesters,
Yeah.
and I had to pay like 1,800 pesos,
So
no more.
yeah.
I studied digital university, so it was public university. It's
Yeah.
not too big, right? I mean the money you don't have to pay too much.
Yeah.
It was a good plan, but it was only for 3 semesters, and then they took the plan out. I don't know why, but it
Mhm.
was nice anyway.
Okay.
Good. And the final one, enroll. Can you explain to me what is this word?
Well, enroll is when I get started in a specific subject or maybe in a specific um, BA or in any course or subject as well.
Yeah, well, not necessarily the whole program because you
Yeah.
can just pay for 1 or 2 specific subjects, as we
Yes.
do normally in here, right? That you pay just for 1, 2, 3, 6 if you want to pay them. So basically,
Uh,
when you, well, in this case, it's the first time that you enter to the university because you choose the university, you choose the program, so you have to fill up all the information about what you want to study, why you want to study. That is the enrollment process.
the enrollment process. Yeah.
That's it. Okay, so after checking this vocabulary that I suppose you don't have questions. Do you?
No.
No problem? Okay.
No, it's okay.
So we are gonna check now the one listening exercise we have relating university degree stuff. Okay.
Okay.
I want to know maybe if you can listen from here. Let me see because I'm trying to use my cell phone. I cannot share the audio into the Hangout,
Okay.
so I need to do it by my cell phone. Let me see if you can listen. Let me know. If not,
Okay.
I will share with you the link maybe of the listening, and you can do it by your.
Yes. Or you can check the audio by Skype.
I don't know. Let me see. Let me see. Yeah, maybe it is easier.
Okay.
Let me do it. So in Skype, that will be better, right?
Yep.
And okay, because in this case we need to. Okay, so what is the idea? You're going to listen the audio.
Yeah.
Only it is like 2 minutes, more or less. When you finish, let me know, right? And we start checking the questions about the audio, right?
Right.
Is that okay?
Okay.
Okay. So let me know when you are ready to answer the questions.
Okay.
Dad, are you gonna miss me when I leave for college next week? Yahoo! Dad, seriously. I mean, you're always talking about how much money you'll save on food, hot water, and gas while I'm gone. Well, of course I will. I miss you, of course. Dad, are you gonna miss me when I leave for college next week? Yahoo! Dad, seriously. I mean, Dad, are you gonna miss me when I leave for college next week? Yahoo! Dad, seriously. I mean, you're always talking about how much money you'll save on food, hot water,
Okay. How many times can I listen to the audio?
How many times did you listen already?
Just one.
Just one? Are you sure? It was more than 2 minutes.
Yeah, that was a little later.
Yeah,
Uh,
that's
but
okay. If you want to play it again? No problem for me.
okay. Okay. Okay, teacher. I'm ready.
Orlando,
Yes, teacher. I'm ready.
ready?
Yep.
So I will share with you the questions to answer according to what you listen. Can you see the questions?
Yes.
All right. So we're going to check one by one, and you tell me what is the correct answer. Sorry. And at the end, we are going to check your final score.
Okay. Perfect. The problem what will happen if the woman doesn't pay return to the due date?
That's it. So
Yep.
option A, she'll have to pay a significant late fee. B, she'll be required to register again for school. Or C, she'll need to wait a semester to take classes. What do you think is the correct one?
The letter A.
A, she'll have to pay a significant late fee.
Yes.
Totally sure? Yes. Okay, I put then the first one. No, you said A. All right. Second, what is the woman planning to take with her to school from home? A, some food. B, warm clothing. C, her game system. What's the correct answer?
A. Some food.
A, some food. All right. Number 3. Based on her major, remember what major is. Based on her major, where will she most likely work? At a bank, for a school, or in the national park?
Well, I believe it is C, in a national park.
The national park?
Yes.
Okay. Number 4. The father suggests a specific major based on the possibility of A, earning a decent living, B, traveling to different countries, or C, moving up in the company. What do you think?
The father suggests a specific major based on the possibility of, and since the different as this the solo living.
So what do you think is the correct one? Tell me one.
Letter A.
A, earning a decent living.
Earning a decent living.
Okay. And finally, the man is surprised by the fact that his daughter, A, already has a part-time job at school, B, has earned a scholarship for the first year, or C, is involved in a serious relationship.
Remember, letter B.
B, has earned a scholarship for the first year. Sure?
Yep.
Last word for everything?
No.
Tell me if you want to do something before I have the final score. You want to finish?
No.
No?
No.
Okay. So, final score for Orlando.
Oh,
60%.
Oh, how much? 60?
60%.
Oh, just 3 was okay.
Yes, exactly. So you have 2 mistakes. In the first one, she'll be required to, no, she'll need to wait a semester to take the classes, right?
Yeah.
She'll be required to register again, no? The father explained her like, hey, you have to pay this, you have to do this, because if you don't do it, you have to wait for the next time and pay it again. And she said, no, I did it before, right? The other one, that was a mistake in the last one.
The last one.
In a serious relationship. She mentions that she said something like, it's if we are getting married or something similar like that. So the father says like, what? Who's that? Who's that man, or who's that, or something?
That was the end of the audio. Yeah.
Well, cool. No problem. Excellent. So,
no bad.
No bad at all. Good. 60% is nice. Okay. According to what we have previous on the vocabulary, and we have some other words, we're going to practice with some matching exercise, okay?
Okay.
Let me put it up here. Erase it. Match. Okay, so we are going to check the idea, the sentence, and you have to tell me which word is possible to use to complete that sentence. Can you see the words? Yeah.
No.
Actually, it is too small for you?
Yes, very small.
Oh.
Let me check.
This one better?
Okay, yeah, it's better.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, we are going to match the items on the left with the ones in the right, and you have to tell me which is the word which we can use to complete each one of those spaces. Right?
Okay.
So read it to me, the first one, and tell me what's the correct option for you. Read it, please, aloud.
Okay. And the first one, yes?
Yes.
She decided to majors because she realized studying medicine no longer interested her.
So we got take it over, accomplishment, switch, tuition, sorry, and enroll. What will be the correct one?
Enroll. Could read all of them first?
Okay.
Yes?
Yeah.
Okay.
Have another idea. Okay.
It's for give me a whole idea. Yeah.
Okay, perfect. So the
My
second one.
wallet gave me some money to pay for because I can pay for school expenses on my own. Done.
Right? You have any idea?
Yes.
Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, or 5. Tell me. You choose. Which one would you want to complete?
Okay. So she decided to have this is talk it over because so she decided to switch majors because switch. Yep.
Switch. Okay, we are gonna put it here. Yes. At the end, we need to see if it is wrong
Okay.
or if it's right.
Okay.
Next one.
Okay. My grandparents gave me some money to pay for tuition.
Tuition.
Yes.
Okay. Number 3.
Number 3, graduating from college is a real accomplishment.
You should be proud of yourself.
Yes.
Cool. 4th.
The 4, if you don't talk it over.
Mm-hmm.
No. Sorry.
I don't know. I don't say
No.
anything.
Enroll.
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 Okay. Oh, sorry. And of course, I'm thinking about majoring in economics.
I need to talk with it.
Okay, let's check. Yes!
Yeah.
We got it. Perfect. Okay, so no problem with this vocabulary. I suppose we got clear. Excellent.
Okay.
Well, just to finish our session, we want to make a little assessment about all the idea of university degree. So we're going to discuss these questions briefly, okay?
Okay.
First question, what are all of the costs involved in obtaining a university degree? What do you think are those costs?
Wow.
Sorry.
Well, it's tuition,
What else?
meal, housing fees, housing fee, tuition, housing fees. Well, oh my goodness.
Well, actually, I don't know if we have more. Yeah, housing fees, if we pay for the room.
I don't know, is this considered meal planning?
The
Or
meal plan, okay.
Yeah.
Sure. Not in our universities, but in general universities around the world, yes.
Yes. And well, the mayors.
general majors. Well,
general majors. Yep.
in our case, we pay for the credits. No, that's
Yes,
the
yes, yes. We
advantage.
have to pay for the credits.
Right, perfect. Next question. So, what are some ways students can earn money to pay for college tuition?
Well, in Colombia, yeah.
Yeah. Let's talk about our culture. Yes, because it's kind of difficult to know exactly how.
Yes. Well, I believe maybe is they enroll in a e-monitor.
Right.
Uh, well, in at UNA, that is the only way.
Right. But in general, Colombian universities, do you know maybe another possibility to earn money to pay the
No,
tuitions?
really, no. Maybe if they were outside the university, maybe apartment or
Part-time
restaurant.
jobs.
Yep,
Okay.
but
And
I'm not sure exactly.
right. And remember, we can get also the scholarship. No, if we are good students from, I don't know, the schools, and then in the university you get good grades, you can get the scholarship, right? Which
Well, yes,
could
but
reduce a little bit
yes,
pay.
yes, but as the question is how he earn money.
Yeah,
Earn money. Yep.
yeah, you're right. So in that case, it's more about how to get the money out of.
Yep.
Okay. The other question: what additional expenses do you consider are included into enrolling in a university? Additional expenses. So we talk about the tuition. We have meal plans in some universities, but what about the additional expenses? Which ones?
Hmm. Well, I believe maybe. Well, let me check yet because it's budget. I don't know. Budget. Insurance.
The
That's the
insurance.
word. Insurance. Yep. Insurance. Oh.
What else?
Well, tuition as well. I do not. I believe it done else.
Well, remember, in our case, we have also additional expenses like it could be included the copies, for example, the material you pay, right, to study, because they are not always included into the tuition.
Oh well. I was thinking in at not, but yes, in other universities.
You're focused on
Yes.
what happened tonight.
Yeah.
Very good. Very but in general, yes, Colombian context.
Yeah.
All right. Let me see. We got more questions here. Okay. Yes. That last question. What kind of programs do you think are the most expensive to enroll in? What kind
Well.
of programs do you think are the most expensive to enroll in? In our case, Colombian culture.
Okay. The most expensive medicine, law, engineers. Mm, no, medicine, lawyers, engineers, and what else? What more? Well, I believe it that's are the most expensive because medicine I include odontology, to, I don't know, optometry,
Yeah. Yes. Yes.
or itometry,
Medicine, no? All
all the
medicine.
medicine, yes, and lawyer as well, and engineers as well. There's many cases, And well, I would consider that one most expensive. I don't know. Maybe there are not the most expensive, but maybe I don't know what. Maybe depend on university. It's not the same if you study in the national university or you study in Javeriana or Los Andes universities.
Exactly, yes. That is a totally, I mean, a huge
Yeah,
difference in that case, right? Because, of course, in our case, to study a professional career is really, really expensive. So you are really good because of your, I don't know, your score, in the exams,
yes. In the
the
program,
exam,
Serpi lo pagas program.
or you get a lot of money,
Ah,
one
yes.
or the other.
Or your family.
Exactly. Well,
Yeah.
no, no, actually, I suppose, well, in my case, I had to pay my whole university, so my parents couldn't afford it. So I
Yes.
had to look for money to study.
Yeah,
So
yes,
I
me as
studied at
well.
public university because of that.
It's my case as well.
That's the point, right? So yes, or you get a lot of money, or you
You
just
cannot
find
study.
it, yeah, something cheaper in that case. But cheaper doesn't mean bad, right? We got
Yep.
really good universities, and they are kind of good for the people's pocket.
Yep.
All right. Okay, Orlando, thank you very
Okay.
much.
Thank you so much to you,
Both
teachers.
taught today. It was not so difficult. We have some vocabulary as usual, but in general, it was nice as usual. We don't have problems with pronunciation and everything, just to check more vocabulary to complement.
Yes. I I believe that maybe yes, I need a lot of vocabulary because, well,
Yeah, but that is usual, right? That's normal.
yes,
In a process, you get always different things, right?
yeah, yeah, yes, you're
Never think
right.
about that because you never use it. But
Yes,
well, maybe you can use the major vocabulary. You can use, I don't know, those things
yeah,
if you want to study abroad, of course.
maybe in post day, maybe in some careers.
Of course.
Yep.
I know you will. Okay, Orlando. So this is
Okay.
everything for today. I don't know if you want to conclude something or say something before we go.
I know. Thank you so much. I really enjoyed the conversation in this session.
Thank you
Thank,
very much. As usual, I
thank
am here to help you to practice
Okay.
it more. All right.
Thank
Have
you so
an
much,
excellent
teacher.
night. Sleep tight and see you in the next session.
See you.
All right.
Bye.
Bye bye. See you.
Bye.